What's up, everybody? So, I just literally got back from the theater and I turned on the camera and got back from seeing The Whale with Brendan Fraser. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. It was interesting. Um, let's just get into it. Here we go. All right, everybody. The Whale. I don't know what to say about this movie. First off, everybody here in the movies did a great job. It was good. It was great. Without trying, I say I'm still kind of shocked. Sorry for the ums, but I'm very shocked because not very many movies out there, especially nowadays, do you get treated with such a performance that you don't really see the actor portraying a character. You actually see the character on screen, and that's what Brendan Fraser did. He delivered such a great performance, and I'm not one to gaslight. I'm not one to blow smoke up people's asses. He did a phenomenal job, and I'm not talking about just him. Everybody on that cast did an amazing job. Is this movie Oscar worthy? Yes, I 100% think so. I've seen plenty of movies this year, and I just started basically giving my honest reactions to new movies, right? In the latter part of this year. But I'm happy to give my honest reaction to this one. The only other time that I've ever seen an actor come off screen as the actual character that I can remember right now, because I'm still kind of in shock, is Heath Ledger playing the Joker. When I saw Heath Ledger playing the Joker, I did not see the Joker. I did not see Heath Ledger playing the Joker. I saw the Joker on screen. And same thing with Brendan Fraser's character here. The story is very long, in that it's very dry. It's a slow burn, but the payoff is so rewarding at the end with the way they concluded it. I'm kind of pacing here very slowly and saying a lot of ums because I want to make sure that I articulate how good this movie is. Some people may not agree with me. They may get caught up in the fact that this is a slow burn movie, but it really does pay off. It's one of those movies that you gotta just kind of sit through and just know that there's an overarching kind of theme throughout the whole movie, and if you really pay attention to it, you'll kind of get it. I don't want to spend too much time saying like things that like people already know when they see the trailer, and to be quite honest, I didn't see any trailers because all I saw was on TikTok Brendan Fraser standing up crying because of he was given a standing ovation based on his performance from this movie, and I just immediately knew that I wanted to see this movie. So I wanted to stay away from anything that was on TikTok that showed trailers. I wanted to stay away from YouTube that showed trailers. I wanted to, like, every time I saw something, I just swiped. And the reason why I did that is because I don't think that we give ourselves enough time to actually appreciate a performance, because we always get spoiled with the trailers and with TikToks and with TikTok reviewers, and that's not what I'm trying to do here either. So I personally stayed away from watching anything that let me know what this movie was about. All I knew was that Brendan Fraser got a standing ovation. He cried. People were making a big deal out of it because this is big break back from not a self-inflicted hiatus. And it's kind of sad. It really is sad that we get to see this man's work on screen late, but I'm happy we get to see it. He's here. Brendan Fraser is back. I'm from the generation that knew him from George of the Jungle. Of course, the Mummy series, Encino Man, Airheads. You name it. I've seen practically almost every Brendan Fraser movie, and it's very disappointing that there's a gap between X year and X year now that we didn't get to see this man perform. But I am damn happy he came back, and he came back swinging. And I just again, I'm still lost for words. So go see the movie. I would recommend it. Even if it was bad, I'd still recommend it, because I'm not one to say my opinion on this movie is all's final and everything. No, it's just my honest reaction to this movie. I literally, like I said, got out of the theater, and here I am. So I encourage everybody to go to the theaters and let me know if you agree with me. I know I tried not to say too much about the movie. I tried because I think this movie deserves that. I think this movie deserves not to be spoiled. I think this movie deserves to be watched on the big screen. And I don't know what size film or screen ratio it was, but you don't get a full screen. You don't get a widescreen. You get like a square. And I haven't seen, I don't know. I'm not a filmmaker. I don't know what you call that. So I'm sorry if I butchered that, but the whole thing is shot in a square format, a 1-to-1 ratio, which is basically like what you see on like an Instagram or something like that. But that was new to me, and I think the tone and everything, it just fit. The cast, again, is amazing, and it all takes place in a house, and that's what's crazy about it. Now, apparently, it's based off a screenplay. I knew nothing about it, but I want to see the screenplay. I want to see how this plays out. I want to see like how different that the screenplay is how different the screenplay is versus this movie. It's a great movie in my opinion. So again, guys, go see it. Let me know if you liked it. If you hated it, it doesn't matter. That's why we're here, right? That we're here to talk and just give our honest reactions on these things. So, oh man, I cried. Okay. Before I sign off, I want to say this. When the movie had ended, there was not one dry face in that theater, and everybody was so much in shock. You could hear a pin drop from the back of the theater, because we all sat in our seats for about a solid 2 to 5 minutes just looking at the screen as the credits rolled, because we were in disbelief of how awesome the performance was, how amazing the story was. So again, guys, go check it out. Develop your own honest reaction and let me know if you agree with me. That's it. I mean, wow. Just simply wow, guys. All right. Again, I tried not to give too much away, but if I did, I apologize. There's some great overarching themes here, and it's not just about a big guy that you see in the trailer. So go see it. Later, guys. Have a good evening or morning, whenever you see it. Bye. Later.